Well, last month we saw the devastating effects of Hurricane Harvey and Hurricane Irma on the Gulf Coast. Unfortunately, these events are not uncommon for the Gulf Coast. The induced losses is within the range of tens of billions of dollars based on their intensity. But what defines the intensity of the hurricane? It's actually defined by its peak wind speed. Based on historical data, the peak wind speed of the hurricane increases as the sea surface temperature increases. So in the last century, we always have increasing trend in the sea surface temperature, which calls for stronger hurricanes. That actually happened. And in addition to that, the number of people who tend to live by the Gulf Coast has been increased dramatically. So there is no surprise when we have a dramatic increase in the hurricane-induced losses. So what can we do? Should we design stronger structures? Yes, but how stronger? Well, that's the subject of my research. I've developed a model which can predict the hurricane behavior based on the climatological conditions. And I have verified my model with tons of historical data. But what about the future? Well, for future, we need projections. And one of the most recent versions of these projection scenarios is RCP 8.5 that predicts we'll have about 1.5 degrees Celsius increase in the sea surface temperature. But is it even tangible in 2016 compared to 2005? Was it even sensible? In hurricane, the answer is a big yes. Well, if we keep designing with the current code requirements, we can see that the hurricane-induced losses will be about $2,500 more than before. So then what should we do? Well, what should we design according to? The code provides us with some design wind speeds that you can see here for New Orleans, which is if you want to build with a building with a low impact, low importance factor, like a barnyard with a high importance factor, like a hospital, or like a regular importance, like residential buildings. You should use these values. Your building should withstand these wind speeds. But if you want to invest on something that lasts for at least 50 years, and you don't want to waste your money, my code suggests that you should use also actually these values. Otherwise, in a hurricane event like a Katrina, you will have more than double in hurricane-induced losses at 2060. So invest wisely and use these design wind speed values. Thank you very much.